To some of you who might have never caught wind of Numeraire, it is a sort of multifaceted investments worked by an organization of information researchers. In any case, what's the significance here? Isn't each mutual funds utilizing extraordinary researchers who lead testing and make calculations to beat the market? Why is the Numeraire being discussed in a world which as of now has other digital forms of money? Well, this is one of the most, if not the most, fascinating crypto you ought to be aware of. About Numeraire, the emblem reserve is known by a larger number of people in the financial exchange to be quite possibly of the best asset out there, returning 66% every year since origin. Jim Simons, the organizer behind Renaissance Innovations, was a mathematician. He made perhaps of the best asset utilizing numerical models and calculations and turned into a very rich person. Numeraire was established in San Francisco in 2015 by Richard Crabe, who made the stage Numeraire. To improve on what Numeraire crypto is, it is not difficult to consider it programming that behaves like a multifaceted investments that empowers the client to exchange stocks on the Ethereum blockchain by giving motivating forces utilizing man-made reasoning, data science, and AI to foresee the market and permit the client to exchange. The Numeraire biological system is based on the eradication convention, the new expansion to its engineering, and uses it to give motivating forces to the client who is marking his NMR. Assuming that the client picks the right conjecture model, the convention remunerates the client with NMR tokens. Assuming that the client stakes their NMR on some unacceptable gauge model, deletion annihilates their marked NMR crypto. The product goes about as a simulated intelligence aggregator called the meta model and uses algorithmic exchanging. Utilizing all of the submitted forecast models on the stage, the Numeraire goes about as a mutual funds and exchanges values in view of the models. Exchanges are executed in the financial exchange, and the makers of fruitful conjecture models are compensated with the NMR crypto. The local money of Numeraire is its NMR tokens, and it is stamped and obliterated ceaselessly, yet its absolute stockpile is restricted to 11 million NMR. This NMR is the center of the Numeraire stage utilized for marking and compensating the client. Highlights of Numeraire. The Numeraire has two applications for its clients, contingent upon their exchanging styles. A client can choose which one is more fit to him. Numeraire competition. It is a week-by-week competition where a client presents his market conjecture and bets his NMR tokens by marking. It is hard to flag since it comprises of week-by-week market forecast, which its researchers submit. Clients can then stake their NMR on the figure they believe is correct. Assuming the projections are right, prizes will be paid out in NMR. On the off chance that not, the NMR marked by the client will be obliterated. The gauge is evaluated by precision, while payouts are made like clockwork. Numeraire signal. It is a channel for presenting clients' expectation models with their market methods that advance a specific stock or exchanging style. The sign boosts the client with NMR prizes for submitting financial exchange conjectures. As a general rule, a client conveys a message that incorporates a ticker and numeric data for stocks upheld by Numeraire. The calculation concludes whether the forecast was right and assuming that the client ought to be compensated or have their stakes cleared out in light of the result. There are a couple of motivations behind why Numeraire has caught the market revenue of its client. First of all, it is the first blockchain project, which is created by a flexible investments organization. It targets researchers to make better figure models and rewards them liberally by making its competitions. Also, the undertakings submitted on Numeraire empower the mutual funds to partake in the securities exchange by exchanging, utilizing the outcomes got from the competition it has. This makes Numeraire a major firm able to stake genuine cash and reality founded on the outcomes from its Numeraire stage. Numeraire specialized investigation. The Numeraire crypto holds the top number 334 position in the realm of digital currencies, and the Numeraire cost equivalent $11. Since there are so many digital currencies, learning about each can be troublesome. However, you might click here for the best crypto expectation. During the last year, the NMR cost crested in May, making a high close the $91 mark. Afterward, the coin cost has lost monstrous worth. The ongoing cost levels are negative. The year 2021 began very well, shooting the cost of Numeraire digital currency over its 50-day straightforward moving normal on high volume. In the above graph, it is seen that the value kept on moving in an upturn till the last May, however before long crashed with a negative sign. This NMR cost drop was seen with high volume activity, trailed by an ascent. Since May, the unpredictability kept on excess high as the cost dipped under the 50-day moving normal and framed a help level close to $30 cost level in the last July. The last part of the year noticed no spikes in unpredictability. Starting from the start of this current year, the NMR coin proceeded with its negative pattern and fell around $18. Afterward, it recuperated marginally and exchanged sideways for the following 2 months. Notwithstanding, From the primary 7-day stretch of the ongoing month, the cost of Numeraire enrolled a sharp fall which took its cost close $11. The aggregation circulation pointer kept on moving downwards, showing that there is no weighty interest in the NMR token. Numeraire value expectations 2022 to 2026. We have involved specialized examination to figure the cost for the NMR coins over the time of the following 5 years. Despite the fact that utilizing verifiable information to gauge the future cost isn't the right sign of where the crypto cost will be, the outcomes are a greater amount of an assessment. They ought to just be utilized as a device to help your independent direction. Financial backers should comprehend their gamble resilience and how they need to enter the monetary business sectors, as the cryptographic money market is profoundly unstable and likely to gambles. There generally lies a likelihood that the entire situation could come disintegrating down. These are the Numeraire cost expectations that we have thought of. In any case, this isn't a venture counsel in any way. Numeraire value expectation 2022. According to the cost history, the NMR cost estimate demonstrates that the cost might arrive at any rate level of $14.39. The NMR cost is anticipated to arrive at a greatest worth of $16.43, while the typical cost all through the year is supposed to be around $15.28 according to our Numeraire cost forecast 2022. A cost increment is expected temporarily, so putting resources into the coin might be the ideal choice. Numeraire NMR value expectation 2023. According to our NMR cost expectation, the base cost of Numeraire is anticipated to arrive at a degree of $15.44, with a greatest future cost of $18.83 in the year 2023. The typical exchanging cost all through the year is supposed to be close $17.05. Our Numeraire cost expectations have been determined utilizing past costs, and the previous presentation shows that there is a ton of development potential for the coin from now on. The coin might make another high soon. Numeraire value forecast 2024. According to the Numeraire value forecast and specialized examination, the base cost level is supposed to be $14.44. In view of our Numeraire conjecture, the most extreme cost might be $19.13, with a typical cost of $17.54 all through 2024. In view of the Numeraire cost history, there could be greater unpredictability in the costs this year. Numeraire value expectation 2025. As per the Numeraire conjecture for the year 2025, the base cost of Numeraire will be $20.21, and the most extreme value level will be $24.82. The typical cost of the coins will be $21.88 in 2025. NMR value expectation 2026. The Numeraire figure shows that the base cost of NMR is supposed to be $19.02, and the most extreme cost might be $22.52 while keeping up with the typical cost of $20.81 in the year 2026. The cost estimate during the current year is hopeful as the worth would increment in the future as greater venture is drawn in by the Numeraire originators. Is